Let's start. In front of you are the same streets, the same shops, and the same neon lights. At the center of East Side's 5th Avenue, there are three streets intersect. At 3 a.m., you're standing at the intersection, right in the center. East Side is a city that never sleeps. Even at this hour, you can see many groups of people milling about. You see them here too, but you're not sure if what you're seeing are people. Haha, another one. We've quite a few newcomers lately, haven't we? That weird one we saw last time has probably transformed, right?
もちろんさ、変な奴は生きてて苦しいだけだし、他の人も見ていて不快だからね。僕らみたいな普通の人間にならないと。
Absolutely. It's tough being an oddball, and no one likes hanging around those weirdos either. It's much better to just be like us. They clearly have normal human bodies, and you can understand every word they say. But unlike normal humans, they have strange items in place of their heads. As for the two people in front of you, one has a dull monitor as his head, while the other has an old tape recorder. The blood-red eyes on the machine body are staring at you lifelessly, as if they're about to dissect you the next second.
ほら、この変なやつ、目を丸くしてバカっぽい顔をしてるね。こっちに来てよ。僕らが変わるのを早めてあげよう。
Look at this.
そうすれば、あんまり苦しまないで済むからね。
Look at this weirdo with gawking eyes and such dumb expression. Here, let's help you transform right now, so you won't feel bad. The two chatty pedestrians slowly approach you. Seeing the strange heads, you instinctively hunch over in this defensive posture. Are you scared?
怖くないよ。痛くないから。
Don't be afraid. It won't hurt at all. A strange sound rings out, and you see several worm-like black wires extending from the back of their heads. Each one is connected to a sharp golden plug, dripping an unknown liquid. If you become like us, you won't be so weird. You'll fit in, think the same as us, and even talk the same. The sticky liquid drips to the ground, eroding the road in front of you. Appreciate that, but I definitely, absolutely don't need this. Just slowly back away, scanning the area with your peripheral vision for any handy weapons or escape routes.
最近新しく来た人たちは変化するのをあまり望んでいないみたい。どうしてだろう。
I've noticed that the newcomers lately aren't very willing to transform. Where's that?
これは間違いなく安全で。
This is
手間もかからない。
clearly safe and convenient. More electric wires with plugs appear from the back of their heads, looking like they could wrap you around and pierce right through you any second. Thankfully, there's a narrow alley behind you. You start thinking about how to shake off those two eerie fellows with machines as heads.
こんばんは。深夜3時の着信へようこそ。
Hi everyone, welcome to call at 3 a.m.
あなたにいつも温かく寄り添うラジオです。生活の中の悩み、社会での失敗、すべて私に話してください。
It's not 11.
すべてに耳を傾けます。
Okay, so thing about this, the 11 voice, she was much more tired than this one. And this voice sounds similar, but it's much more upbeat. The most loving radio show host is by your side. Tell me all about all the troubles and worries in your life. I'm all ears.
まずは新しいリスナーを歓迎しましょう。
First, let's welcome our new listeners. Suddenly, a radio broadcast rings out from the residential building behind you. To your surprise, these people stop approaching you, take out their comm devices, and start listening to the program. Taking advantage of their pause, you quickly duck into the alley next to you, only to realize that you underestimated how active these siders are at night. You are like a mouse who ran into an alley full of cats. The moment you slip into the alley, 3 or 4 people with equally bizarre items as heads look up to you.
この世界は不可解ですか？理解不能ですか？大丈夫です。あなたはまだそれに慣れていないだけ。私はあなたの言葉に耳を傾け、その疑問に答えます。
Is this world a mystery to you? Does it seem inexplicable? It's all right. You're just unfamiliar with it and haven't learned to adapt. I will listen and answer your questions.
これからゆっくりと私たちに合わせて、私に続いて声に出してください。
Please join us, step by step. Come, repeat after me. There's no radio around, but for some reason you can clearly hear the voice from the radio. It's exactly the same as the voice you heard in the grocery store.
なぜ非難される？それはあなたが十分じゃないから。でなければ批判されるはずがない。
Why are you being reprimanded? Because you did a bad job, of course. Why would anyone call you otherwise?
なぜ非難される？それはあなたが十分じゃないから。でなければ批判されるはずがない。
Why are you being reprimanded? Because you did a bad job, of course. Why would anyone scold you otherwise?
誰かを怒らせるのは悪いことなのに、反省していない。
Shouldn't you reflect after offending others?
あなたは間違っている。
So you're wrong.
誰かを怒らせるのは悪いことなのに反省していない。それならあなたは間違っている。
Shouldn't you reflect after offending others? You're wrong.
まだわからない？自分の過ちに気づいていないなら、あなたは間違っている。
And tuning in now into the Gaslight Radio. Gaslight Radio. It's all in your head, lad. You don't know what you did wrong? That's your wrong. That's where you're wrong. Gaslight Radio, we will make you confused about your reality at any time of the day. Gaslight Radio. Okay, don't you understand? You didn't realize you did something wrong. That's why you're wrong.
まだわからない。
Okay.
自分の過ちに気づいていないならあなたは間違っている。
Don't you understand? You didn't even realize you did something wrong. That's why you're wrong.
あなたの存在意義はこれだけ。私なしでは何もできない。
That's what you're meant to be. Without me, you're nothing.
あなたの存在意義はこれだけ。
Gaslight Radio.
私なしでは何もできない。
That's what you're meant to be. Without me, you're nothing. The strange figures who blocked you just now are closing in from both sides, chanting along with the radio and converging on you.
なぜ従うの？それは多い方が正しいから。声の大きい方が正しいから。地位が高い方が正しい。私の声が正しい。
Why obey? The majority is always right. The loudest voice is always right. The highest rank is always right. My voice is always right.
なぜ従うの？それは多い方が正しいから。声の大きい方が正しいから。地位が高い方が正しい。
This is weird.
私の声が正しい。
Why obey? The majority is always right. The loudest voice is always right. The highest rank is always right. My voice is always right.
愚劣で、稚拙で、醜く、ひどい。
Inferior, clumsy, ugly, awful.
愚劣で、稚拙で、醜く、ひどい。
Inferior, clumsy, ugly, awful.
それがあなたたち。疑問を持ってはいけない。疑ってはいけない。存在は正当化される。この声を疑う必要はない。
That's what you all are. Don't question anything. Don't doubt anything. If it exists and it's justified, the loudest voice is always correct.
それがあなたたち。疑問を持ってはいけない。疑ってはいけない。存在は正当化される。 この声を疑う必要はない。
That's what you all are. Don't question anything, don't doubt anything. If it exists and is justified, the loudest voice is always correct.
言葉が出ないならあなたの声は無意味、不要で醜く稚拙なものはこの世に存在すべきではない。それを渡して。
If you can't speak, your voice is useless. The redundant, ugly, clumsy should not exist in this world. Just give it to me. The passerby repeat the words from the radio faster and faster, louder and louder. You are being watched, guided by this strange consciousness. You feel your brain starting to spin. The oxygen seems to thin out as they gather, making it hard to breathe. No. Why should I chant? Why should I admit that I'm... The moment you fall backwards, a pair of hands reaches out to hold you steady. A pain in your waist clears your mind. If you want to live, chant with them. Oh! In this battle, the enemies have television that comes with buffs. Increase the energy recovery. Okay, you skip direction. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Damn. Okay, maybe this. Yeah. Yeah, we should be fine. A serious voice. Dear Chief, see the TVs in the battlefield? They can bring you buff effects, but they will switch to the enemy side when destroyed. Their buff effect on the enemy side is the same as yours, as that of your side. Isn't it so fair? I hope you can protect your TVs in the battle. Turning the enemy's TVs into yours is also an option. There will be more types of TVs in the battles afterwards, as well as enemy skills linked to the TVs. Enjoy this mechanism and fight well, my dear Chief. Okay, so they have their own health bar here. Okay. So far, so good. 1 out of 23. So there is 23 missions overall. Cool to know. In this bizarre world, you encounter a group of oddities with alien heads. They keep repeating the broadcast messages and attempt to attack you, who remain unassimilated. At the crucial moment, a girl shows up and comes to the rescue. My always is always right. You should listen to me. What I tell you is good. Inferior, clumsy, ugly, awful. That's what you all are. Don't question anything, don't doubt anything. If it exists, then it's justified. The loudest voice is always correct. Discard the wrong ideas, repeat the most beautiful words, just like me. Yes, don't stop. Keep walking and talking. You chant along to the radio without stopping. Seeing this, the strange figures finally stop staring at you and leave you alone. Just like that, a petite girl leads you hand to a place where lights aren't so bright. That was terrifying. I thought we were going to go die back there. The petite girl lets go of you, pats her chest dramatically. It's a Japanese proverb. Tongue breaker. Hey, say something. Say how much a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Why would they say that? Are you really a normal person? Of course I'm normal. Look at my head. Stare at her.
人間で間違いないでしょ。
See, I'm a human, right? Well, you seem to be.
ちょっと待ってよ。どうしてそんなすぐ納得してんの？
Wait, how do you adapt so quickly?
私は1時間以上落ち込んで、ようやく受け入れられたってのに。
I broke down for an hour before I finally got it. Maybe it's because of my job. You quietly shift your gaze away from the somewhat awkward look on your face. The sweet migraines that they refine in an art museum, the world of movies. You're indeed used to situations like this. Though if it were up to you, you'd rather not be. The petite girl seems triggered by your calmness. She starts running around, mumbling non-stop. Calm down. What's going on? I need your assistance with my investigation. Please answer me truthfully. You stop at pacing girl and pull out your work badge from your pocket. It's the pass for the Public Security Bureau gave you when you went to the meeting in the morning. It has a picture of you taken when you were registered at the entrance. You were yawning the moment the picture was taken. Who knew the shutter would click at that exact moment? Fortunately, the back of the pass has a large shield from the Public Security Bureau that's enough to intimidate anyone.
マジ？殺なの？
Fuck a cop! The girl startled after seeing your credentials. After looking around and seeing that there is no way out, she obediently goes to your side. Name? Nino. Age? 18. What landed you here?
私は。
I...
って違う。私は何もしてない。罪を犯してここに来たわけじゃない
No,
し。
I didn't do anything. I'm not here because I did something wrong. Nina stomps her foot, puffing like an angry giddy pig. Sorry, I misspoke. You put away your network ID and take a look at Nina. Her reaction is normal. Even though she's likely a handful, she's still a normal person who got dragged into this like you did.
あんた、殺だよね。早くこの場所から連れ出して。こういう時に助けてくれないと。
You're a cop, aren't you? Then hurry up and help me get out of this hellhole. Isn't this your job to help people in need?
この場所から出ないと。私。 あの怖い頭になっちゃう気がする。
If I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna turn into one of those freaks. Calm down. Tell me everything, and we'll find a solution together. Nina pulls you to sit on a flower bed by the street, facing away from the strange people.
私は配信中に突然転送されたの。転送というか、異世界召喚みたいな。
異世界召喚?
まあ、そんな感じ。
I was live streaming when I suddenly got summoned. Should I say transported? Anyway, that's the gist of it.
あんた、幽霊着信って知ってる？ニューシティの人なら知ってるよね。深夜3時の着信。
Have you heard of the ghost calls?
あの不吉な番組。
All East Siders should know, right? Call at 3 a.m., not Dirty Show. Yes, I just found about it today.
実はそのラジオ、前から人気のあるニューシティの有名な深夜ラジオなんだ。パーソナリティのお姉さんはいい声で。
She's definitely an one-san.
それはもう夜のそよ風のように。
Actually, the radio station has been popular for a while. It's a well-known late-night station in this side. The hostess is gentle and has a pleasant voice like a soothing night breeze.
でも本当にバズったのはその幽霊着信の都市伝説の後。
But it really blew up after they started talking about those ghost calls.
私はゲーム配信者なんだけど、今日の配信でちょうど深夜3時にマジで本当に電話がかかってきたんだ。
I'm a virtual host. When I was live streaming today, I got a fucking call at 3 a.m.
前に視聴者たちがラジオに電話するよう私を促して、彼ら暇よくお金を使ってくれてさ。
She's a live streamer. That's really is interesting. Yeah?
かけないわけにはいかなくて。
My audience has been egging me to call the radio station. They were being really generous with their donations. How could I not make a call for my fans?
だけどさ、2日後の深夜3時、幽霊着信が本当に私にかかってきたんだ。
Who'd have thought that just 2 days later, the ghost call from the 3 a.m. would actually call me back? So you took a call and then ended up here?
そう。なんで知ってるの？
Yes. How did you know? It was an easy guess. This is a serious matter.
知ってる？あの電話で
Hey,
何を言われたと思う？
do you know what the voice said on the phone? Nina suddenly lowers her voice, whispering into your ear. What did the voice say? You recall you recall the call you received at the phone booth. Your memory is a bit fuzzy, but you vaguely remember a gentle yet eerie voice telling you that she likes your voice and she wants you to protect it.
電話で女の幽霊が私の声が好きだってこの声を永遠に保存したいって
It
言
was
っ
a
たんだ
female ghost on the phone. She said she loves my voice and wants to keep it forever. Nina's words are shaky and her voice is faint. Her breath tickles your ear. Take away your voice? How would she do that?
さっきあの群れに囲まれてたよね。実は私もここに来た時、一度囲まれたことがあるんだ。
You were surrounded by that group of people just now, right? When I first arrived, I also got surrounded.
声なんて奪われたくない。でも本当に怖かったから彼らと一緒につぶやき続けたの。そしたら自分の意識がぼんやりして喉が詰まって息のできないような感じがしてきたんだ。
So the more you chant these things, the more
言葉が出ない感じ。
assimilated you become into this thing. Okay, cool. How could I let her take my voice? But I was so scared that I chanted along with them. As I chanted, I felt my consciousness becoming hazy and my throat felt blocked. It felt like I wanted to say something but couldn't. Nina touches the neck with her hand. Her dramatic face suddenly becomes tightly wound up.
その後私はもうつぶやくのをやめたくて拒もうとしたのに全然拒めなくなってたの。
Afterwards, I really didn't want to chat with them anymore. I wanted to stop, but I found that I couldn't. Your voice was taken away?
その時の私は拒絶の言葉を全く言うことができなくなったん
Yeah.
だ。
I found that I couldn't say no at all.
私は怖くなって逃げたの。逃げながら口では例の言葉を
I was terrified, so I ran away chanting those phrases as I ran.
私がつぶやき続けたからか。その奇妙な頭を持った奴らは追いかけてこなかった。それでここに逃げ込んで一休みしようとした時
Because I kept chanting, those guys with weird heads didn't chase after me.
気づいたんだ。
I ran all the way here. When I took a break, I saw... Ina's voice trails off, but you still hear the tremor in her voice.
道のガラスの窓に私の影が映ってたんだけど
I saw my reflection in the window on the street. Ina takes a deep breath and looks at you.
その影の中で私の頭はコンピューターになってて赤いスイッチが2つついてた。
In the reflection, my head was a computer with a red switch.
赤い光を放って自分を見てたんだ。
The switch was my eye glowing red, looking back at me.
私も一つの音しか出せない人たちのように変わってしまってた
I
の。
turned into one of those people who only have one voice. Ina covers her face, showing a terrified expression.
その影に私は驚いた。やめてって。私はそうなりたくないって
The reflection scared me.
叫んでしまった
I instinctively shouted, no, I didn't want to be like this.
その声で目が覚めたのか。気づいたら私は元に戻ってたみたいで。そしてやめてっていう言葉をまた言うことができるようになってたの。
I don't know if it was the scream that woke me up, but it seems like I changed back again. I found that I could say no again. The people on the street began to thin out. The street lights shine on you, reflecting off the shop windows.
お兄さん、彼女はまた
Oni-san,
私たちに電話してくるのかな。
Mister, do you think she will call us again?
彼女は本当に声を奪って私たちをあんな風に変えるのかな。
Does she really want to take and keep your voices to turn us into those people? You can't help but look up. In the reflection, you and Nina are standing side by side, both are very real. Does the word no and the act of refusal have something to do with this world? But the next second, a sudden ring in your ears breaks the silence. Tingling, tingling. You grabs your sleeve, grip tightens around your wrist, and your pulse becomes noticeably faster. You look around. There are no phone booths, but the harsh ringing continues. Huh. Pocket radio. Nino, a streamer who got involved in the Mania world because of the Call at 3am show, saved Chief in a crucial moment. Nino discovers that the rule of this world is to obey the words one hears, but this can also transform them into monstrous alien-headed creatures. That's a pretty bad trade-off. Incidents. Sonic Booth. Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. A box emitting irritating noises blocks your path. Play instructions. Use the treble horns and conveyor belts in the field to send the noise boxes in the designated route to destroy them, and win the points needed to clear the level. Okay, let's try. Okay. Bam. 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 Oh, bam. Okay, I think I know what to do here. Okay. Bam. Bam. Oh, well. Oh, well. Ah, no. Okay, I fuck. I don't fuck. Wait, sorry. Okay, that was confusing. Boom. Oh, boom. Oh, boom. Oh, bam. Oh, bam. Oh, bam. There you go. There you go. There you fucking go. Brother. Okay, I'm gonna stop this recording here. This first part of the overall story. I'm very excited to experience this entire story together. It's gonna be a recording part 2. I'm gonna start the second recording in a moment. See you back at my recording, at my next recording. Yeah.